Buddy was a mule who lived behind a gate on the island of Majorca. It was a beautiful place. Buddy lived in the countryside where it was quiet and sometimes very hot. One day, a girl who was staying nearby came to visit. She wore a pink hat and a white dress. She brought him apples and carrots. Buddy looked happy and ate them all up. They became good friends. The girl shared stories about Majorca whilst Buddy listened carefully and enjoyed the apples and carrots. She learnt about being patient, knowing how Buddy would wait for the right moments, like sunrise and sunset. She watched how Buddy was content and enjoyed simple things like fresh grass and the warmth of the sun. And the girl understood to not worrying about the past or fear for the future. She admired how Buddy enjoyed the field and cherished each day. Around his shoulders she placed a cord necklace bearing a small wooden heart carved from nearby bark. The heart wore their initials. She smiled at him and said, "You're wise, aren't you?" Buddy looked happy and enjoyed the apples and carrots. Majorca was a beautiful place. It was a long, hot summer. But late one night, a mighty storm broke across the island. Rain fell and lightning galloped in all directions. When morning came, the scent of almond flowers filled the air, but the girl looked worried. The gate to the field was open, and Buddy was gone. She stood by the open gate, and as the sun climbed back into the sky, a single tear fell to her cheek. It was masked by the shadow of her pink hat. The girl wondered if Majorca would feel the same without Buddy. Years passed. As the summers on Majorca grew hotter, the girl returned. Now older, she brought with her her daughter. Late one afternoon they walked together. Accompanied by the scent of almond flowers, they came upon a field. And there, under the shade of a tree, stood an old mule. The girl smiled as her daughter asked if the mule might be Buddy. And the mule knew. Leaving the shade of the tree, he walked towards them. The girl wept a single tear of joy. There around the mule's shoulders hung a cord necklace bearing a small wooden heart. It wore their initials. The old mule was Buddy, and in that moment the girl, now a woman, knew that time does not pass, it simply continues, and all that ever was is everything that will ever be. Moments, memories, and loved ones are never lost. And as the sun began to set over Majorca, the girl, her daughter, and the old mule made their way home, for they each knew there would be apples and carrots there. Majorca was a beautiful place,